Today I went to the over 60 food drive in my community, and it's every other Wednesday. I didn't go 2 weeks ago, but I went today, and this is what I got. I got some Hawaiian bread, which sounds yummy. These are rolls, sandwich rolls done right. And I got 2 heads of cauliflower. I love cauliflower. And yes, there's some age to them, but you can easily cut off the dark spots. And I love cauliflower soup, so I may be making some cauliflower soup. And I might make a salad too. And then yesterday I bought red grapes. Well, here I received 2 containers of green grapes, and they're each container is 3 pounds. That's a lot of grapes for one person. And this is for over 60s. But evidently there's an abundance of grapes. And grapes you can freeze. I may do that. And I got some, it's Beyond Burger, Beyond Meat. It's plant-based patties. I got this about 2 months ago. I haven't tried them yet, so these will go in the freezer. And these, I am not sure what they are. How do you like that? They are called baby goblins. I'm assuming they're just small squash. Put my hand in the way here. I love what I do. Oh, Happy Harvest. So anyways, I will need to research this. These are really hard. I thought they were gourds at first. I wondered why I got them. And then I got 2 packages of Pepperidge Farm herb seasoning. Sell by 12, 30, 25. Oh, I like the picture of it. There's pecans and celery in it. And I bought pecans and celery yesterday, so I could have a vegetarian meal out of this. And last but not least, I haven't received this before, and it is soap, laundry soap. So, oops, I went out of, it got blurry there for a second. So that is what I got. I haven't used Tide in years and years. I may give this away. Hi, this is Donna, and the first half of this video is showing what I received from the senior food distribution last week, and I wanted to add on to this. My channel is Simple Retirement Journey, and I've been fully retired a little over a year, and I like to talk about what's going on in my life, and grocery shopping is a part of it. People seem to enjoy the grocery hauls, and this is from Senior Citizen Food Distribution to anybody over the age of 60. And I've been going to this for several months now, and I've kind of decided I'm going to stop going. And I wanted to discuss why I'm going to stop doing this. And part of it is food security. And I live on a low budget, but I'm not starving. And the extra groceries I get is nice, but I'm finding out, even though they're very generous, I don't eat everything. And that makes me feel bad. Normally I get a gallon of milk, and I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't drink milk. So I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't drink the milk. And when I first started doing the senior food drive, I was reaching out to friends and family, and they didn't really have a need for the milk either. And so I throw that out, and I usually get bread, and I don't eat much bread. I try to stay away from it. So sometimes I can give away a loaf of bread, but other times I can't. And this past week, I received 2 3-pound packets of green grapes, which you saw in the video. And I've eaten out of that, the first, I guess they call it a clamshell. I've eaten out of the first clamshell twice, and I haven't even made a dent in it. And I can't find the expiration date on the grapes. And so I feel kind of bad. They will probably go to waste because I just can't eat them fast enough. And let's see, this past week, we received laundry soap. And again, it's not my favorite. I sound like I'm not grateful, but I am. I'm just being honest here. What we get, I don't necessarily use because of my diet. And the laundry soap, it's not what I use. And I've been trying to give that away too to friends, and they're going, oh, I don't use that brand. I guess we have too much in this world, don't we? And so I was looking at my notes. And I think I'm really concerned about the SNAP program right now. And with the government shutdown, who knows how long that's going to last. People are going without food. And here I am being picky about what I receive. So I think I'm going to stop doing that for a while. And one other thing I wanted to add with this food drive, you pull your car up to the door. There's a special door you go to. And you pop open your trunk and they put in a box of food. So you don't know what you're getting till you get home. And I know this is a convenient way to do it. It's just a box, whatever they have for everybody. But I have volunteered in at the same place on Saturday mornings. And they have all the food lined out and people go through the line. And they can pick and choose kind of what they want. If they don't want a gallon of milk, they just walk right by it, but they're not going to give somebody else 5 gallons of milk because somebody didn't want one. They try to keep it fair, but so that's how they do that on Saturdays. And I did want to talk about, on a positive note here, what I did was some of the food I did receive last week. I got 2 heads of cauliflower, and I love cauliflower, so I'm glad to get that. And I'm probably gluten intolerant. I know I'm telling all my old people stories here, but I know that wheat bothers my digestive tract, so I try to avoid it. So I made a cauliflower crust for pizza. And it was good, but it was a lot of work. The recipe, I saw 2 recipes on Pinterest, and they were pretty much the same. So you take a head of cauliflower, and then you chop it up finely so it kind of looks like grains of rice. And then you're supposed to cook it till it gets soft. And then after it's cooked, you take it out. I have a steamer, so I was able to put the rice in the steamer at the top of my pan, so it was easy to collect the rice after it was cooked. And then you had to squeeze all the water out of it. Well, that took quite a while. And so I did make it. The recipe is a head of cauliflower and 1 egg, and the rest of it I didn't follow real close. How do you like that? You were supposed to add shredded cheese, and I did add a little shredded mozzarella cheese to kind of make it all fit together like a dough. But I just did enough shredded cheese that it would stick together. And then, so I patted it down like you do a pie crust, and then I put the rest of the cheese on top. And it was good. when I cook, I like things to be quick and easy to do. And I think for one person, the quicker the better. So while receiving food from food banks is good, another way to save on money is to cook from home, which I usually do. And you guys have seen my grocery hauls, and I buy things on sale. And I kind of stockpile what is on sale, and then I can freeze it, or if they're canned goods, I can put it away, and I have a little pantry area. So that's how I save the bulk of my money, is just watching the sales ads, buying things that are on sale and stock up. Oh, I forgot to mention, one thing I got last week was these plant-based hamburgers, and there's 10 to a packet. And I'd gotten another one a couple months ago. So last Thursday I tried one of the burgers. So I tried one of the hamburgers, and they're frozen. So I get out my little fry pan, and then I start reading the instructions, and it says to thaw the hamburger before you fry it. So that's great. And I cooked it frozen. And I did burn the edges a little bit. This is why I don't make hamburgers very often, because I tend to have burnt on the outside and kind of okay on the inside. That's just one thing I really haven't learned how to do over the years. So I did get the hamburger cooked, and then I was reading the instructions because I thought, well, how do I know if it's done or not? So it said the internal temperature should be 165 degrees Fahrenheit. So I got out my little meat thermometer thingy and made sure it was 165 degrees. And it was okay. I was telling a friend that if I had never eaten a beef hamburger, I would have said this tasted pretty good. But since I have eaten beef, you could tell it wasn't quite the same. It did have kind of a barbecue flavor, or kind of like it had been grilled. So it did have a good taste. And I will start eating those. But I'm glad I got them. But I don't think I'll ever go out and buy any. So I just wanted to update on my thoughts on using the food bank at this time. And I think I'm going to stop. And I said earlier, part of it is because I know that there are people that are really suffering because they don't have their SNAP benefits. And I sure hope Congress gets that situated ASAP. So anyways, if you like this video today, I'd appreciate it if you click on the like button, and it makes the algorithms happy and pushes out my videos to other people who are like-minded like us. And then if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Again, it's no cost to you, but it helps me, and I really do appreciate it. And it gets the word out to other people who are also retired. And that's a win-win. So that's my talk for the Senior Citizen Food Drive. Thanks for watching. Bye.